I stopped by TJ Maxx and HomeGoods with one goal and one goal only in my head, and that was to continue to hunt down all of the new Christmas mugs. I do feel like I hit quite a jackpot. So let me show you guys what I got from TJ Maxx, HomeGoods, and Hobby Lobby. The Christmas haul to watch for me because the mugs I scored are so freaking cute. Obviously it's October. I'm wearing this adorable shirt. I actually got this years ago, like 2 years ago or something. It might have been from Target and I'm just not wearing it. I don't know why I'm like that. I do that all the time. Things sit in my closet for a while, and then once I start wearing it, I repeat it over and over and over. But yeah, so last night, if you're new to my channel, I used to do this thing, and you could literally actually see it live. Like when you guys were, or if you've been around for a really long time, like you actually saw this happen on YouTube with me. This was like years ago, I would haul, and it was always wall decor, always. And it was just like, and then I'm like, well, where am I gonna put this? That's because I guess I didn't know how to properly shop for myself, if that makes sense. And I have this thing where if I lay eyes on it and I love it, I just get it. I don't think about anything else past that. And the older that I get, the more that like that brain fog is starting to clear, and I'm like, okay, I know we should have gotten here years ago, but we're here now, so let's start thinking about that. And so I created this system where I go and I have notes in my iPhone and I take pictures. So like this is my living room, and I'll take inspiration photos. And then like this is my actual photo, this is my actual tree, and it helps me to remember what I have, what I want to improve on, things that I'm not liking so much. And then I create a shopping list and I stick to it. So like for example, one thing that I've really been wanting to redo actually for several years now, and I just haven't figured out, it's like my Christmas tree topper. I like what I've done here. I've done it for several years now. I'm ready for it to go. So I have a new tree topper to share with you guys, but I just wanted you to kind of like see the method to my madness now. And I totally forgot what the whole point of me telling you that was. What was I getting to? Let me just show you guys what I got. Okay. TJ Maxx has been more of a hit for me right now than my HomeGoods. I feel like my HomeGoods is just starting to get the ball rolling with Christmas, so I wanted to go to TJ Maxx first. And I picked up, I hit a jackpot with mugs. I did. And I think everything is actually mugs from TJ Maxx. So let's see, yeah. So you guys know that my favorite mug designer is Lang, and I don't know who she is, but I found the sugar and creamer set. I could only dream of finding something like this because I feel like every time something cute comes out, it's gone and it's listed for 4 times the price somewhere else. And I'm so excited. This top comes off. I guess this is the creamer and this is the sugar. Like what? And it was $12.99. So I guess you could see it like $6.50 a piece or somewhere in that ballpark. But how adorable is that? So that was such a great find. And the mugs. I posted the other day, I think in my first Christmas haul of the season, I said I really wanted to revamp my Christmas mugs now that I really know what I kind of want them to look like after seeing what I've done and curated from Halloween. So I went through my Christmas mugs and I pulled out the ones I no longer want to keep. I think I'm going to be selling them at my Etsy shop, and I showed a clip of those mugs. So you can definitely go back and watch that video to see if you like want one of those mugs from me. They're super adorable. They're just not my style anymore. This is also Lang. Like you can just see it, right? How did I get this lucky? I don't even know. $5.99. I love the stripes that they did, and they didn't just do red, they did red and green, and I really love that. Something about the red and green candy stripe, I just really like it. I love the snow with the dots, or it just looks like icing. It is super cute. The blue door is very interesting for me, like, you know, but it's gonna fit just perfectly with all of my mugs. And the fact that it's a matching set to this. Like that, look, that's the same. That is this, it's a set, but it just isn't sold together. So there's that find. And then here, what did I spend? I spent $38.39. That's with tax. So before tax, it was $35.46. I mean, in this economy, I guess that, I don't know. I found this mug. Now, it's obviously not Christmas, but this is the snail mug, also by Lang. And it's one of those things where I'm like, I know this is my designer. I know I'm obsessed. And I know I want to be a collector of sorts of their work. And when I saw this little snail, as you can see, they were discounted to $5. It was $6.99 before. That's what the price says underneath. So $1.50 off. I love the daisies. I have this exact snail. If you watch that last haul, I'll link it down below, my last Christmas haul. Lang did this exact snail with Christmas lights all over it. And I have it. It's being washed right now. But then I found this version of the snail, and I'm like, this is going to look beautiful in my spring collection. So I did want to go ahead and pick it up. And it was discounted, so why not? Okay, the next mug is another brand that I've quickly grown to love, but first, take her in. The red trim, the little reindeers pop out, very whimsical, very me, solid red handle. There's nothing else going on in there. I love that, honestly. I love just the way everything was done. This is by Peppermint and Pine. I just wish these brands, we could like go on a website and get it. But I've searched, I don't think it happens. I think they sell specifically to HomeGoods and TJ Maxx's of the world. I don't know, let me know what you guys have found, but I have tried. And I think there wasn't a tag on this. I think she gave it to me for $5.99. So there's that. And then the last mug is, I've actually seen this mug, and it's Rainbow Bright. And I've passed up on this mug before. This was $4.99. Now, I love Rainbow Bright, Strawberry Shortcake. Those are my top two faves. Those are what I remember loving the most when I was a child. And so I just love, I do. I'm a big advocate for treat your inner child. Let me tell you, it does something healthy to me. And I've passed up on this mug just because I wasn't a fan of like the font. I felt like it could have been so much more special. Honestly, it's just missing a little kick. But when I saw it again for $4.99, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna place this mug with my summer 4th of July collection. So that's where we're gonna fit her into. And I'm slowly starting to build that collection. Actually, this will be my first time really kind of starting to curate for summer mugs. I've only done Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day, and spring. I really haven't done anything with summertime. So, and it's quickly become one of my favorites to do. So anyways, there's that. All right, so that is the $35.46 haul from TJ Maxx. Now let me show you what I found at Hobby Lobby. Also, if you hear that noise, that is the heater from my little fireplace. I was a little chilly, so I turned it on. Off the bat, this wrapping paper. It is so me, it's so vintage. I wish I could open it up, but I'm just, you know, it's gonna unravel. And is it taped down? It's not taped down. So it's gonna unravel on me. I'm just gonna kind of turn it and hopefully you can see enough of it. but like the toys look so vintage. I love the way Santa looks. There's little kids in their little vintage outfits and their Santa hats. I think this is going to be my wrapping paper this year under the tree. So I got 2 rolls. There's a good chance I might go back and get a couple more because I might want to also use this for my Christmas holiday blind date with a book in my Etsy shop. I cannot wait for you guys to see that packaging. It's gonna be so good. And anyways, so this was $3.99. The ones that I got from TJ Maxx for my blind date with a book, if you saw those, there's like pink bows, that was like $7.99. Okay, there's just one other thing from HomeGoods, and I spent $15.12. And that is a mug. But let me tell you, it is a whopper of a mug. Like I saw it and I was like, I kind of blinked and then I snatched it up so fast. Look who it is. But first of all, let's just take it in. The pink handle, the pink flamingo, the Santa hat, the Christmas lights around the palm tree, and then when you turn it, the polka dots in the back. $5.99 for this little beauty. They have gone up in prices in mugs. I feel like mugs about 2-3 years ago, 4 years ago was like $3.99. Now, then they were like $4.99. Now they're like $5.99, $6.99. But I saw this and I was just like, that is the cutest thing. It's kind of like, it gives me a nod to 2 things in my life. When I lived in Florida and Golden Girls. And I just had to get it, and it was laying. I'm like, there's no way. This is exactly what I want my Christmas mug collection to look like. There's just this really fun factor to it, you know? So I'm just over the moon that I even found that beauty. Okay, actually, then I popped into Ross and I found a mug. So I actually found several mugs. I found a little like cappuccino set by Peppermint and whatever that brand's called, Peppermint and Pine. I passed up on it. Then I found another mug where it was like red and then it had a topper, but it was just like Santa's feet, like he was going down the chimney. It was really cute, but I passed up on it. But this one I was not gonna pass up on, and I spent $5.40. Like what? Well, the total was $4.99. Of course, she's got all this like stuff on. So let me just kind of take it off so you can just truly get it. This is by, who's this by? I don't even know. This was $4.99. Look how pretty that topper is. I love all the colors in here. It is a little Christmas cafe. Are you kidding me? The detail work at the bottom as well. There's a window in the back. The handle is like this soft blush pink. Yeah. I'm really happy. Obviously you can see the glow in my eyes. I don't need anything. I don't need to be married or to have a man. I just want mugs. That's all. Okay. Then I went to Hobby Lobby. I was shopping off of my list. However, there's quite a few things. So I'm gonna go ahead. I just checked off the top. This is the tree topper that I found. It was the last one, and it wasn't even like secured, but I was like, yeah. I just wanted it to have that classic look that I remember growing up as a child. Actually, we had an angel at the top of our tree. And this doesn't even light up. It's just a red star, but I'm gonna give this a try this year and see how I like it. It was $7.99, but Christmas at Hobby Lobby is 50% off, so essentially this was like $4. I spent $63.38 at Hobby Lobby. So when I go back to my list and I go to my kitchen and I looked at my past photos and all the things that I've done, I was actually watching my Christmas video from last year. So I'm gonna check off my mini wreaths from there. But I realized that I wanna do something a little different this year in my kitchen. I want to carry the plaid and the red into my kitchen and not do the gingerbread theme. You're gonna see the gingerbread theme in my media room. So the wreaths that I currently have this like frosted, you know, icicle look, and I don't want to go for that for my kitchen. So I got these little wreaths. They're $7.99, but 50% off for Christmas. So for this one needs like, I need to like really fix that one. But so they're gonna go in the back of my kitchen chairs. I'm gonna add a little red bow. It's just gonna be that classic look. So I got four of these for my 4 bar stools. Okay. I did make a little stop into the ornament section. I'm gonna do a all glass ornament tree in my dining room. And so how could I pass up on this? I mean, if you know, you know. Like, I have fixed anything and everything in my house. $8.99, but it was 50% off for this ornament. And it is like, it's like one of those glass ornaments, I think. I don't know what material that is, but I feel like. I also got some of these just because I was there, and I feel like I don't want to find myself getting started and needing these hooks. They were $1.99, but 50% off, so they were $1. And I like this quality way better than Dollar Tree, and it ended up being 25 cents cheaper. So highly recommend getting them at your local Hobby Lobby. And then here is the other ornament. This one also has, this one was $13.99. It's a beautiful carousel horse. And I got this because there's this photo of Micah in a carousel in one of our malls with my mom when she was like super little. And it's just like this photo that we see actually quite often, even though it's not printed and up on the house. And it just like reminded me of Micah being on that little carousel. So I got it for that reason. And then the last thing, which not really that fun, it's just plain old ornaments. Okay, $15.98, but 50% off. They are shatterproof. I got the small, I got the medium, and then I got the large. They even have like an XL, like there's super huge bulbs, but I didn't need to get those. So I decided to get red specifically, so I can check that off actually. I can go back to my living room and check off red ornaments right there. So there's that. I really love the navy ornaments that I've gotten from Hobby Lobby, but they're not selling them anymore. Not that specific shade of blue. And I'm not seeing like that true beautiful navy in ornaments. I'm gonna have to like go to the at-home store, see what they have, see if I can find a Christmas store of some sort in the Dallas area. But I was like, you know what I can do? I need to make my ornaments a little bit more of one specific color and less of the others. So I'm gonna really implement a lot more red into my theme this year. And then the green and navy ornaments will just be like these accents. So that is kind of how I decided to solve for that, because I just don't have enough navy ornaments to go around, because I do use it in all of my garland features as well. So I just really want to make sure that I can like make it stretch throughout the house. And that's the haul, but I want to say this one thing. I saw a lady comment, I forget which video, was it the last Christmas video? I saw this lady comment and say that she was so, yeah, I think it was. She said she was so excited for my Christmas videos, and she found herself watching my older ones, and she really loved my Christmas style in 2021. And that she, you know, it was just so much cozier in that house. Obviously me too. Like that was the house before I sold it and moved to Florida. And when interest rates were like 1%. Yay me for amazing adult decisions. Yay. A part of me hopes that reincarnation is a thing so that I can just like give this crack at life another shot in another lifetime. Anywho, so I was thinking about her comment and I was just like, and then it hit me. I'm like, that really was kind of the last time that I gave you guys like that super cozy content, because Christmas 2022, I was in Florida and I really struggled. And what you guys don't know, or maybe I did touch on it actually a little bit, but I had to force myself to like film that content. I didn't want to. I didn't feel like I wanted to decorate. I was just such in a weird space from the shock of moving. And so I didn't give very much Christmas content at all. And then fast forward, I come back here, and then I was in the last house in 2023, that rental house that it was just too big. And while I did really do all the things, I gave you guys my media room and my bedroom, I can totally see why she really loved 2021. I hear you, I completely agree. I feel like this house has a very similar vibe for me in terms of like just happiness and like that cozy feeling of where you just love the space you're in. And I'm really hoping that that will translate this year for you guys and you're going to love it as much as you love 2021. So that was a very random thing to say, but there's that. So I'm very excited to start decorating. I'm gonna start decorating probably the week before Thanksgiving, so stay tuned for that. And I hope you guys enjoyed my haul. I hope you enjoyed my epic mug. Like, huh? Yeah. Okay, anyways, that's it. I will see you guys next time. Bye.